All right, exercise 3.7. Find the square root of 121 and then 144. All right, that's where you can see I put the root over. All right, now once we're done with that, simple, just find all the factors. Okay, so let's first find the factors of 121. So we'll start with 11. 11 ones are 11, 1 in n, 11 ones are 11, then 11 into 11. So root over 121 can be simply written as what? 11 into 11, or this will give us 11 square. So you can already see here. Let's do the same thing with 144. Okay, of course you can start by smaller numbers, right? 2, 3, 4, all that, but I'm just going to start it direct by 12. All right, 12 ones are 12, 13, 14, 2 in hand, 12 twos are 24, and then 12 one time. So 100 root over 144 can be written as 12 into 12, or this is going to give us what? 12 square. You can already see here. Square root get cancelled, the square, the root get cancelled. We're going to have 11 and 12, right? So the square root of 121 is 11, and the square root of 144 is how much? 12. Let's do the same thing, but here now this is a mixed fraction. Okay, so we first have to multiply 169 into 2, and then we have to add with this plus 23. We can already see here, right? So 169 multiplied by 2, 9 to the 18, 1, 3 to the 6, 7, 6 to the 12, I mean. 9 to the 18, 1 in n, 6 to the 12, 13, 1 in n, 2 on the 2, 3, right? Again, let's add 23, 8, 19, 11, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3. So we're getting 361 and 116. Once again, square root, right? So you have to put this root over, right? Now, once we're done, let's find all the factors of 361. So here we also direct with 19, okay? 19 ones are 19, then 20, 17. So 171, 19. 9 nines are 81, 9 10 17. Okay, so 19 times, then we're going to have 19 ones are. So root over 361 can be written as what? 19 into 19, or this simply means 19 square. Right, now let's do the same thing, find all the factors of 169. So I'll start direct with 13. Okay, 13 was a 13, then 3 9, 13 3s are 39, and then 13 one time, right? So once again, 169 can be written as how much? 13 into 13, or simply 13 square, right? So which is already done here. Then square root get cancelled, the square, the root get cancelled, and we're going to get the answer to be equal to root of 361 is how much? The square root of 361 is 19, the square root of 169 is 13. Let's do one more, same thing, mixed fraction again. So 225 into 2 plus 34, right? So when we do that, we're going to get a 484, and then denominator is still the same thing. How much? 225, right? So now once again, square root, right? So root over, okay? So let's first find all the factors of 484. Of course, like I said again, you can start with smaller numbers, okay? Like 2, 3, like that. But I'm going to just stick directly by going to 22, okay? 22, 2s are 44, then again 4 in hand, right? So 44, 2, and then 22 one time. So root over 484 can be written as 22 into 22, or simply 22 square. All right, you can always see here, same thing. Let's find for 225. So I'm going to start direct with 15. You can start with 5 again, all right? Then 15 ones 15, then we have 75, then 15 5s are 75, then 15 one time. So root of 225 can be written as 15 into 15, or 15 square. All right, then square root get cancelled, square root get cancelled. We're going to get 22 by 15. So the square root of 484 is 22, the square root of 225 is 15. All right, this question simply means evaluate. So once again, we'll first find all the factors. Okay, so let's start by finding all the factors of 363. All right, so 363. Let's start with 3. 3 ones are, then 3 2s are, then 3 1s are, and then this is 11 ones are 11, 11 ones are 11, and then 11 1. So the factors of 363 are 3 into 11 into 11. All right, now let's do the same thing for 507. So let's start with 3 again. 3 1s are 3, 4 5, 3 6 are 18, 19 20, 27, 3 9s are 27, and this 116 is the square root of 13. Okay, so 13. Right, so 507 can be written as 3 into 13 into 13. When you look at it, do you see the 11 is pair and 13 is pair? So it becomes square and square, right? So now these two can come outside, okay? So you can say 11 and 13. These 3 and 3 don't have any pair, so they'll still be under the root here, right? And then we can divide root 3. Our final answer is going to be what? 11 by 13. Let's do one more. So D 363 root of 363 and root of 675. So let's find all the factors again. So 363 we've already done even here. 363, I'm just going to write there, okay? 3 into 11 into 11. So I've written here, right? And let's just find for 675. We'll start with 5. 5 ones are 5, 5 2s are 15, 5 5s are 25. Then again 5 2s are 10, then 3 right, 35, 5 7s are 35, then 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are 9, and then 3 one time. So the factors of 675 are 5 5 3 3 3 into 3. All right, once we're done with that, once again 11 is pair, 5 is pair, 3 is pair. So you can see the square, right? So they'll all come out, okay? So you can see 11 is out here, and then 5 and 3 are also out here. This root 3 and root 3 don't have any pair, so they'll still be inside, right? We can divide these two again. We'll have 11 by 5 3s are 15. All right, continuing now, evaluate question number F, right? So you can see root of 0.0169. So first, you'll see this is a decimal number, right? So we'll make it into a whole number, okay? So how do you make it into a whole number? Look at the number of digits after a decimal point. 1 2 3 4. So simply divide it by 10,000, okay? 1 2 3 4. So how many zeros? 1 2 3 and 4, right? Then our 0.0169 will simply be 169, and then divide by 10,000. Clear? Once we're done with that, let's try to find the factors of 169. So it is 13, right? 13 1 is 13, 13 3 is 39, and then 13 one time. So 169 can be written as 13 into 39, and 10,000 is the 10,000 can be written as 100 into 100. Okay, now they both have pairs, so 13 square and then 100 square, right? The square and the root get cancelled, the square and the root will get cancelled, and we're simply going to have 13 by 100. All right, let's do one more. So root 60 into root over 735. So let's find all the factors of 60. 2 into 30, then 5 6 are 30, then again 2 3, and then 3 one time. So the factors of 60 are what? 2 into 5 into 2 into 3. Let's do the same thing with 735. Also with 5. So 5 1s are 5, 6 7, 5 4s are 20, 5 7s are 35, then 7 2s are 14, 7 1s are 7, then 3 7s are 21, and then 7 one time, right? So the factors of 735 are what? 5 into 7 into 7 into 3. Now let's see whether they have pairs or not. We have here 2, and then we also have 7, right? So in place of, so I'm writing down 2 square and then 7 square. So once we're done with that, because this has 2 as a square, it will come out. Same thing, this 7 as a square, it will come out, okay? Then 5 3s are, we're going to get here 15, and then 5 3s are 15. So if you remember, when you have this type of multiplication, we can multiply the outside, and the under root, or inside. All right, so if I multiply both the outside, what are we getting? 2 7s are 14, right? And then this root over 15 into 15, you can see here, root over 15 into root over 15, we're going to get 225. But if we try to find all the factors of 225, is simply, okay, let's just do it in another way. So we're going to have what? Root over 15 into 15. All right, so it will be something like this, right? Which means what? This is simply 15 square. The square, the root get cancelled, we're going to have 15. So you can always see it's just 15 here, right? Multiply these two, we're going to get 210.